Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. It has been over a year since I last spoke that sentence, right there, because the last time I actually recorded this was in July of 2016. It is currently the 2nd of October 2017, which is just astounding. I don't believe that so much time has passed since I last recorded this game, but I guess over a year is how long it has been, so there you go. As you can see, I currently have a different armor set equipped as to, well, compared to what I was using before in the previous video. It is currently part 33, and I'm guessing the previous one was 32, yeah, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm sure it does make sense because, you know how numbers ascend. I'm sure you understand that concept, but anyway. The reason why I do have a different armor set is because, well, off camera I went and did some stuff, kind of maybe 4 months ago I went and did that, and then I finally got around to continue recording this Let's Play. But it's not a full armor set or anything like that, it's just a bit of a mixed set, purely to give me more defense, because I was kind of thinking at first, I want a nice armor set with some decent skills, but I only have health plus 20 here with this armor set, so what happened? Basically, I realised, it's fucking low rank. Why do I need to put time and effort into making a decent armor set with decent skills when it's only going to be low rank anyway? So I might as well just, focus on defense, maybe get a little bit of extra health as well, why not? And yeah, that's all we're going to do for low rank at the very least, because the reason why I decided to do that was because whatever armor set that I would make for low rank would just become irrelevant pretty quickly anyway, so it's just a little bit silly for me to waste the time doing that. I'm going to go and have something to eat here. I don't really know what I want to eat, but God, what am I going to actually eat? I might have war wheat, I was going to say. Like, I was not reading that correctly and I knew it from the very moment that I first said it. I don't know what to have. There's no meat here. If there was a meat option, I would be able to increase my health, but I guess no. So I'll have maybe beans and cheese? I think I'm going to die if I eat this. Once again, I don't really know how to get better food here, but anyway. Oh, I got health up. Never mind. It gives you a green thing and makes it look like you've just recovered some health or something, like you've just drunk a potion, but it doesn't even give you a health increase anyway. At least it was positive. I've definitely had some food items in that particular kitchen that have not been to my tastes, and by me I mean my character's tastes. But anyway, we're going to go and start a quest here. I don't really want to drag this on for too long now. I was considering either doing one of these two monsters here, but I did the Plesioth in the last video, and the video before that I also did the Daimyo Hermitor, so I don't want to do either of these two just yet. I'm going to skip ahead to the next quest that I haven't done, or at least the next one that's reasonably interesting. Doing Genprey is probably not that exciting, so I'm just going to do the Gypceros. Because I don't believe we've actually fought him on camera yet. I honestly can't remember, I probably haven't. It really has been a long time since I've played this, as you can imagine. Like, it's been a year? Really? It's not just been... well, technically I did do stuff off camera kind of recently, but my head is not really in the game is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully I'll still be able to do alright as I play this, but don't expect too much from me. I could very well do something bizarre. If you know anything about me, I do tend to do that. Do bizarre things. But anyway, the Gypceros is a monster that appeared in the original game on the PS2, so he's kind of been hanging around in this series for a long time. He kind of disappeared in the later series beyond Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, but then he made a return in 4 Ultimate, I think. And then after that he appeared in Generations as well, I believe. But I really don't know about Generations. I can't really remember much about Generations. I was just adjusting my mic there, sorry if that created a sound. But yeah, Generations, I'm not really remembering much about that. I'm pretty sure I had already, like seriously, a year ago, when I was last recording this, I had already, dropped Generations as a game, like I'd already just stopped playing it. So it has been well over a year since I've played Generations, and I only played it for a little bit over a week, I think, before getting rid of it. Well, I didn't get rid of it, but I got rid of it from my life, you know. But regardless, let me think where the Gypceros starts. I believe he starts in... Although it could be one of those things where the monster will start for the first time you ever fight it in a particular area, and then it will start in a typical area after that. I don't know. Could be in Area 8, could be in Area 3. I'm not too sure. Usually, I think it's in Area 2, but can't really remember. This could be one of those elusive monsters I can't really recall. I don't know if it's in this game or in, you know, Try and Beyond, where the first time you actually encounter a monster will have you finding it in a different area to what you would usually find it in, but anyway. I do have Psycho Serums actually, so I should use them. I literally just bought one before and I'm not even making use of them. It's a bit sad. Okay, Area 2. Seems that it does start off in the typical area from the get-go, even if we haven't fought the thing before. Now, the reason why I'm not sure if it's in this game or in the later games that, you know, you find it in a particular area is because I know that was due to the cinematic cutscenes that would appear in the later games. But I don't know if there are any cinematic cutscenes in this game for monsters. I honestly don't think there are. Maybe for the Elder Dragons, but not for the regular monsters, I don't think. I do have antidotes, yes, excellent. So I can go through this and climb up through here. This is unfortunately the only way that you can actually get into Area 2 from Area 4. Otherwise you have to go into Area 3 then go into Area 2, and I'm a little bit of a lazy person. So I would actually rather... Oh, you do have cinematic cutscenes, beautiful. Obviously my memory of this game is horrendous. But anyway. I'm pretty sure that the Gypceros does start in this area regardless, even after the cinematic cutscene doesn't, you know, appear anymore. Bit of a creepy looking thing. He's always been rather creepy. And then this little thing that he does here makes him to be a little bit of an annoying monster. Oh, he didn't actually end up doing that. I suppose it's supposed to be a surprise for the players when they fight him. They find out that he's got this big flash bomb effect going on. But anyway, he's one of those monsters that doesn't really have a roar. I don't believe he has a roar. But he does make up for it by running around a lot and having a really annoying tail. His tail is very frustrating. One of the more frustrating aspects to him. But he's a very easy monster to fight still, because he's one of the more lower level monsters. Not so much in the original Monster Hunter was he a lower level monster, because of course the final boss of the original Monster Hunter, to my memory, was in fact the Diablos. So yeah, bit of a different game, but regardless. We do need to do the full level charge by the looks of it to not bounce off him, so I suppose we're going to be aiming for that. Try and... Yeah, it's hard to tell when you're going to get hit by that tail and when you're not, because the hitbox is really unpredictable. And there's another aspect to the Gypceros that is rather annoying, the fact that he steals items from you. I have had the Gypceros steal some pretty bad things from me in the past. At least I think it was the Gypceros that was doing that. Fucking hell, that's really annoying. So you're not actually flying away. This is the way older monsters in the Monster Hunter generation, I guess, work. You know, the earlier generation monsters like, you know, Yian, Garuga, Gypceros, they fly around weirdly. They do weird-ass things. They just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because they've been designed really weirdly in terms of their AI or what, but they operate very strangely. This is one of those monsters here. And Yian Garuga is much the same. I believe Yian appeared in Monster Hunter DOS first? I think so. I don't believe he was in the original Monster Hunter, but I could be wrong about that. In other words, he appeared in Monster Hunter 2, if you don't know what DOS means. It's 2 DOS, that's the full name of it. Should be able to get the full charge off, there you go. Right on the neck, if that is a specific point. I suppose it would be. I don't know if hitting the neck is considered hitting the body, or if it's the head. Probably the body. Or the neck may very well have its own thing. I'm going to do a dive here because I don't want to get stunned, because I believe that the stun lasts for a considerable period of time. I'm going to try flinch him out of this. No, it's not going to work. I'm kind of overestimating myself here. Okay, I would rather get flinched by the wind than his attacks, because at least the wind doesn't hurt me. No, I did flinch him there, but not in time, regrettably. I'll have to say that the loud birds outside, they're really annoying me right now. It's like, oh hey, Doomling's recording a video, let's be super loud. I'm pretty sure the birds weren't even being that loud until I started recording, but of course, as soon as I start, it's always how it works. But yeah, I think it's always been the case, or maybe not so much in the later games, but in this game at the very least, how you charge your greatsword, or at least how high your charge level is, will determine what it can actually hit through. But I don't know if that's the case in the later games, I can't really remember. But it's not a foreign concept for me at the very least, it's just difficult for me to work out when it was the norm. I don't know if it was only the norm in this game, or it was also the norm in other games, I can't really remember. But it's definitely not just in regards to this monster, for instance. But seems that you're flying to Area 4, yeah, okay. That's a good thing about this game, you can usually watch the monsters to see where they're actually flying. I'm gonna admit something to you guys. I do have an admission, and that is that I'm getting Dark Souls cravings. I don't know why, like original Dark Souls, of course. When I say Dark Souls, I'm talking about Dark Souls, the game, not, you know, one with a number. I fucking still managed to get hit by that, that's ridiculous. And what I've always found with the Gypceros is that you don't expect to get hit by that stupid poison attack, because it seems really specific in terms of like where it actually goes flying, but it still manages to hit me every time. Now, I don't know if this is a legitimate... It probably is, actually. It probably is a legitimate limp, but I will say that he does, at times, fake his own death. I think he's the only monster that does that in the game. I don't know if the purple Gypceros does that. Probably does. I can't really remember the difference between the regular Gypceros and the purple one. It doesn't seem to be the most different subspecies in the world, but anyway, as I was trying to say before, I am actually having Dark Souls cravings full on right now. So I am probably today going to try and figure out how to get the PC version of the game up and running with mods to kind of increase the resolution and all of that. And hopefully the frame rate. See how that hit me again? It just always hits you. You think, oh no, it's not going to hit me. You think it's super random, but no, it hits you every time. It's just bizarre. I don't know how it works, but anyway. I do want to get the frame rate up and the resolution up for the game, but also have it work, because I tried to do that before with the PC version, but it just didn't really work out, so I didn't end up recording anything. But yeah, I just want to try and get it working these days. I don't really know what is required. I think updates have been made to the game to make it harder for people to mod it, you know, thanks FromSoft, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so there is the Gypceros killed. It's just the regular Gypceros. I don't really know how the purple Gypceros differs from the original, but I suppose we will find out when we do end up fighting it. I don't believe that we have a purple Gypceros quest available to us in this list of quests that we're currently going through at the moment, but yeah, anyway. It is kind of nice to be able to play this game again, sort of. I don't know. I've always been able to play it, of course, I just haven't really gotten around to doing it, because I've just been doing other things, yeah. But I don't know if you guys appreciate me playing this game. I would like to just kind of have this be a constant, long-running series on my channel, would be good. But, well, it's definitely going to go for a very long time. I don't know if I'm ever going to complete it, because I do plan to complete every single quest in the game on camera in this Let's Play. That's the idea of this. That's why I'm going to do all of the quests that are in the village quest list, because I do want to just, you know, beat every quest. There are going to be some annoying quests, of course, as I continue through the game, but it won't be a big deal. Some quests are probably, you know, particularly annoying quests, I'll probably only complete them like once or something, if they're particularly annoying. But anyway, I think I've actually recorded enough for today, funnily enough, but let's say enough a few more times. But yeah, I do want to try and get Dark Souls working so that I can record a Let's Play for that, because I am getting cravings for that game, strangely enough. It comes once every 2 years or so, I just get this big craving to play the game, so I'm going to go and do that. because 2015 was the last time I actually did a Let's Play for that game, so I'd better do it again. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so to get more on topic, I thank you guys for watching. It is currently part 33 for my Let's Play, and it is once again the 2nd of October 2017 as I'm recording this. I kind of want to be a little bit more consistent with my recordings here of this game, and not like have a 1 year hiatus. I kind of want to avoid that from now on. I want to be a little bit more consistent. But regardless, I will see you guys in the next video. Not too sure when I'm going to record it, but it will be this week, most likely. So yeah, the next video will of course be part 34, and I will see you there. Catch you later.